The National Population Commission, in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund and other development partners, have called for a new commitment to the promises made at the Nairobi Summit in 2019. The United Nations Population Fund resident representative in Nigeria, Uller Mueller, while addressing newsmen at the 2022 report on the Nairobi Summit on ICPD 25 follow-up in Abuja, says the commitment will offer the opportunity to reignite and accelerate efforts to keep to the commitment made by the ICPD held in Cairo 25 years ago in protecting women who are deprived of their rights and dignities across the world.
The first time where it was reaffirmed globally that rights and choices for all is not just something that's nice to have. Rights and choices for all is indeed human rights for all. And it was indeed to make sure that reproductive health and rights was fully recognized as a human right for women and girls all over the world who are deprived alive in dignity, alive in good health, and alive where they can realize their full potential. Because their right to bodily autonomy and rights and choices where it all started was denied.
So I think actually it's a very, very well thought through action plan, and it really deliberately is aligned also with the Nigerian development plan. But as it is with all plans, it comes down to how are we going to implement it. And UNFPA is going to be there side by side with the Population Commission and with the Ministry of Health, with Ministry of Women Affairs, with the entire government, with Ministry of Finance to implement that. It's a really well thought through plan, and I encourage you to read it because it is really aspirational, and I hope that we will be able to successfully deliver.
Advocating for the rights of women and girls and combating sexual and gender-based violence are key political priorities for Denmark. And we will continue to build alliances and draw the attention of decision makers to the fact that the rights of women and girls are often neglected. Dear colleagues, today we celebrate our joint commitment to deliver on the promises that were made in Cairo and in Nairobi. And I can't think of a better and more committed group of people to be spending this special day with. There is so much we need to do, and we need to act fast. So let's get to work.
We should be able to provide family planning commodities to be able to reach every Nigerian so that anybody that needs to use this commodity has it, which means you have to make a budget for it, you have to procure it, not just providing money but procure it, as well as making it available, that's to every nooks and crannies of the country. We have maternal mortality, making sure that our hospital facilities are able to take care of any mother that comes to deliver, and the baby is also delivered safely without any death either from the part of the mother or from the child. It's not a one person's or one agency assignment. It is a multi-sectoral assignment. So we at the National Population Commission make sure we do the coordination. And I would like to be frank with you, we have not performed fairly well in all these areas. So there's need for actually government and all stakeholders to step up our games and make sure we provide solution and answers to those promises that we made in Nairobi.
It is clear that all countries have to make proper investment for population growth. Once we are able to invest in the number of those who will join, will be born in future, we will see the increase in population numbers as an opportunity. So definitely, on the part of Namibia, it was a very good and important and timely meeting to reflect on the outcomes of the Nairobi Summit.
That's why if we take those deliberate steps, make sure that every woman who wants family planning gets it as and when she wants it. And then make sure we have hospitals that are accessible and good for the population. Let us also make sure that we have health education system that are accessible, relevant and appropriate for our population, and then also introduce.
This third anniversary allows us all to come together again and recalibrate our actions, report on our progress, and really march towards that race for 2030. Those commitments are not mandatory upon commitment makers, but it showed a coming together of thought leadership and political will around the world to actually make sure that the quality of life and health for women and girls improves everywhere.